I got a comment from a viewer wanting to know what he should do when he finds himself in a conversation where he has absolutely no idea what they're talking about. He says they were talking about a TV show, his group of friends, and he had never seen the show. So he was like clueless, just standing there. I get it. I have been in those situations. I can't even tell you how many times. And it's frustrating because you feel like an idiot. You really do, but it's not your fault. You can't know everything about everything. And there's going to be times where you're just going to have to sit back. You really are, because you can't chime in. If you chime in and ask, well, what are you talking about? Or who is the person that plays the lead role in that TV show? Then they're like, "Ugh, what? I have to explain this to you?" And they're going on about some complex plot, and they're going to have to backtrack and just catch you up. No, you don't want them to do that. So sit there, nod and listen. Okay. And try to learn about the show so you can watch it next time and get a little bit of an idea. Then, when you feel like they have just exhausted every single thing they could talk about the show, the plot lines, the characters, this and that, and you feel like there's a little lull, that's when you want to chime in and say, you know what? That show sounds a lot like this series that was on in the 90s. Or that actor, wasn't he in such and such movie? You see what I mean? So then you're getting them off in a different direction, and they've exhausted the topic anyway, and you're getting them on to something that you can talk about. And you're not looking like you're completely clueless, and you're not looking like you're trying to redirect the conversation, although you are, because it's a natural lull. Because they've talked about every single thing they could about the show, and now it's time to move on, and you're helping them do that. And look, if you do look like an idiot, if you ask a question, don't worry about it, because they'll be in that same situation another time. It happens. And when you find yourself clueless about whatever it is, just really, really listen. And people watch. Even if you don't really care about the show, you don't really want to watch it, it's not your thing, it's sci-fi when you like comedies or whatever. People watch. You can gain a lot of information about what people like and how they react. And you can just kind of sit back and not feel so much pressure to be in on this conversation, because I'm guaranteeing you it will happen again.